But France's hastily arranged left-wing coalition beat the odds, and the tension of the last week evaporated.
This evening, the National Rally is far from having the absolute majority that commentators had predicted scarcely a week ago. In fact, it's totally the opposite. It's an immense relief for an overwhelming majority of people in our country. Those who make up the new France, as well as those who've always loved the country with a Republican passion.
The far-right National Rally president had hoped to lead his party to a majority in the National Assembly. They fell well short.
Unfortunately, the alliance of dishonour and the dangerous electoral arrangements made by Emmanuel Macron with the far-left formations are tonight depriving the French people of a policy of recovery that they nonetheless overwhelmingly sided for by putting us in the lead in the European elections and then last Sunday.
Bardella's boss, Marine Le Pen, seems once again to have been thwarted by a Republican front. That's where a majority of French people vote for any party that opposes the far right. Prime Minister Gabriel Attal, appointed by President Emmanuel Macron, has offered to resign.
From
the start of this campaign, I've been alerted of three risks. The risk of an absolute majority dominated by the far left, the risk of an absolute majority dominated by the far right, and the risk of disappearance for the movement that represents our ideas and our values. Today, these three risks have been eliminated by the French.
But what that means is no one party will have an absolute majority in the Assembly. The Popular Front left-wing coalition says they have a mandate. Their priorities: to reverse Macron's flagship policy increasing the retirement age to 64. And they want to increase the minimum wage and recognise a Palestinian state.